Sherry James Stone and you're watching Cooking Stone. And today is 420, so we have a very special recipe for you today. I'm gonna make you a pot brownie. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to whisk together our, this recipe calls for 3 eggs, not 2. So we're gonna whisk these together. You don't want to beat them, you just want to combine them. And there's a difference there. This just break the yolks, combine it with the whites. We're not trying to make them all fluffy for like a omelet or a scramble. So once they're combined, we're going to add in our sugar. And work that in. And now we're going to add in our coffee and our vanilla bean. You could also use vanilla extract. I just prefer vanilla bean. I think it has a much richer flavor. And just get this nice and combined. And we'll let that sit so the vanilla bean can do its magic. So over a medium heat, we're going to melt a half stick of butter, and then we're going to add cream to it and melt the chocolate. So let's go ahead and melt this. You want to do this in a oven-proof cast iron skillet, because this is what we're going to make our brownie in. So after we melt this butter, we're going to create this like gooey chocolate sauce, but we're actually going to still use this to bake the brownie. Now add in our cream. And we're just going to mix this all together and then bring it to a boil. Once it boils, we're going to reduce it and add in our chunks of chocolate. This is going to be really tasty. It's simmering, so now we're going to add our chunks of chocolate. Never have too much of this stuff, right? This is coming out nicely. Just keep working this chocolate into the butter and cream. There's 3 things that never suck together, right? Now that it's all combined, we're going to let this cool, and then we're going to work it into our egg mixture. Now we're going to add our egg mixture, our egg, sugar, coffee, all that, to this chocolate now that it's cooled, and mix it really, really well. You can do this in the skillet itself, or if you aren't comfortable doing that, you can, do it in a separate bowl. The thing that I love about this recipe, and the reason I call it a pot brownie, is because I just do it in this pot. So just mix all of that in there using a spatula. Now we're going to add in our dry ingredients. Just fold these in. You don't need to overly work it. And once it's all mixed together, just kind of spread it out in your pan. And now we're going to bake it.